the finale of Dirt to Hyperion. Quite simply the series where we trade from nothing to a Hyperion. Now since episode 3, the price of Hyperions have continued to drop, the cheapest one now being 703 mil. For those people in the comments saying, Nitros, you're not even trading to a Hyperion if you don't trade to a scrolled Hyperion. Okay, please just read the name of this sword to me. Heroic Hyperion. This is a Hyperion. Don't want any complaints. Anyway, there's no more time to waste. It's time to get that Hyperion. Now, I know the elephant in the room. It's been a while since the last episode. I didn't really intend for it to be this long, but my investments in the last episode were not great. I honestly can't even remember how many coins I said I was going to be on, but we've ended up on around about probably 425 mil. Let's see when we collect everything. Yeah, 425 mil, which means we need to make around 275 to 280 mil. Doable, but of course it's not going to be easy. Anyway, at this point I am procrastinating, I just need to get to it. So at the moment we've got a full auction house, we've got 4 items that I've sold, but I'm sort of gradually getting there. We've still got like 95 mil, so we need to collect some items in order to make room. So up to now we've sold the storm leggings, we've also sold these Necron boots, and these 2 wither goggles. We'll collect those coins. Frees up a bit of room in the auction house and gives us a few more coins to flip with. Also, I was under the impression that when you get YouTube rank, you get more auction house space, but that's not true. Okay, this is where we're currently up to. We've got 13 items that are up. 2 of them have sold so far, so this Necron head and also this livid dagger. Now, we do have a bit of space left, and we do have coins in my purse, but literally for the last hour, I haven't been able to find a single flip, so there's no point. I might as well just move on and wait till tomorrow and see what happens. Hopefully that way I can flip in the day rather than nearly midnight, and in theory, hopefully I should be able to find better or easier flips, let's say. So it has probably been maybe 4 or 5 days since the last clip. I've had quite a busy few days, to be honest. Nevertheless, it looks like everything in our auction house did sell. Everything sold first time except this storm chestplate, which I had to relist. It had actually gone down in price about 4 mil, so not exactly the greatest, but everything else sold, which is good. We'll collect those coins, which now takes us up to 457 mil. And I guess it's just time to go again. Now, I'm not somebody who will promote a product or a website that I don't actually believe in. Now, today's video is sponsored by BazaarTracker.com. Now, you may have seen me use it in my videos before, and it's never been an actual promotion, but this time it is. Okay, this is something that I actually use, and essentially it's just a very useful website that every Skyblock player should use. It has a section that displays the best craft flips on the bazaar, also a section that shows you the most demanded items on the bazaar, and also the best items that you can buy from an NPC and sell to the bazaar. That's just to name a few. It also now has an auction house tracker section too, and for completely free you're able to access up to 2 months of bazaar history. Following that, there are paid plans. Honestly, Bazaar Tracker is something that you should use. I'm not trying to get money out of you, but you should just use the website. It is just genuinely a good product. Now, since the start of today, we've made fairly good progress, found quite a few good flips. Let's go through them. So we've got a monkey pet, we've got 3 pairs of wither goggles, a shadow fury, 2 livid daggers, 2 storm chest plates that at the moment, well, I'm not sure about this price, just purely because this seems a lot higher than usual, but this is, believe it or not, market value for these chest plates, which is kind of crazy. So we'll see what happens. We're working on a pretty big profit margin, so it's not the end of the world if we have to relist. We've also got these Necron leggings and these other Necron leggings. These are dyed white. I think we picked these up for 80 mil, and I think they are quite fairly priced, so I'm hoping that they do sell for, well, if not 105 mil, maybe 100 mil, but I think they will sell. I do have a decent amount of confidence in these, and it is a 25 mil flip, so I couldn't really pass up on it. Now, we do also have 87 mil in the bank, but as you can see in the top right at the moment, it's 3:25 AM, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing up at this time, or even recording. Nevertheless, at the moment, once everything sells, hopefully if everything sells for the price we've got listed, plus the coins in our purse minus tax, we should be up to around about 505 mil, which means since we started flipping today, off these probably 15 flips a day, we've made about 50 mil. Fingers crossed if everything sells. Sorry to interrupt, but if you are one of those people who finds themselves watching my videos pretty much every day, but you aren't subscribed, what are you doing? Become part of the 20%, there's no reason not to. Also, while you're here, support your boy, become a member of the channel, enjoy all these perks. Remember, if you need carries in Enderman Slayer or dungeons or whatever it is that you're looking for, we've got it, okay? There's no reason not to join, get yourself in. I'm currently trying to record a different video and I don't have space on my auction house, so these wither goggles sold and also these Necron leggings have sold. Yeah, I don't have enough space, so I'm trying to work with it. I need to sell more items to get coins, so I just thought I'd include this. So it's the next day, and to be honest, we haven't had a great amount of success with items selling. We've just sold a Livid Dagger, Wither Goggles, and the Shadow Fury. Still waiting on everything else. To be honest, I sort of expect to be waiting a while for these Necron leggings to sell. As for these chest plates, I double checked to see if they were still the lowest on the market, and they are, so I'm just going to leave them up. But for now, we might as well collect those coins. It takes us to about 250 mil that we have to flip with, which isn't really too bad. Obviously, we still have items selling, but let's get to it. So we've almost spent up, we've got about 12k left in coins, we've bought quite a few items now. We've picked up some Necron leggings, a Shadow Fury, 2 dyed purple Storm leggings, which were both listed for fairly cheap, so I picked them both up. They've literally just gone up on the AH, so why not? And then also I've taken a flyer on the Storm boots. They were listed very cheap, but the dyed brown isn't exactly ideal. Hopefully, I mean, now I'm still undercutting by like 4 mil on the cheapest ones, so hopefully they'll sell. Fingers crossed, I'll come back tomorrow and everything will have sold. And I really don't think that's going to happen, but who knows. Okay, once again, we're back. In the last clip, I was pretty much begging for everything to sell. That just wasn't the case. We've had to relist this monkey pet. We've also relisted these leggings after so many people undercut me, which, you know, it happens. And then we also had to relist these chest plates that dropped like 8 mil in value, which is lovely, you know, absolutely fantastic. One of them's already sold, the other one's yet to sell, but we have literally just relisted them. Other than that, let's see what else sold. With the goggles, Livid Dagger, 1 pair of the dyed Storm leggings sold, which is good. The other one still yet to sell. And then some other stuff sold as well. So we'll go ahead and collect our auctions at the moment, taking us up to 272 mil. And obviously we're still awaiting these 4 items to sell. Hopefully, fingers crossed, now I've relisted a few of them, they should start to sell quicker. I say that, but I actually really don't know. And before anything happens at all, we really need to get this Hyperion quickly because it is so cheap. Necron handles are so cheap at the moment. 670 mil for a hype. Okay, on that note, back to flipping. Okay, so pretty much just on cue, the other Storm chestplate that we relisted sold. Maybe I relisted them for a little bit too cheap, but I undercut by 500k. I honestly don't know how they dropped so much in value. Nevertheless, we just picked up these Necron leggings for 41 mil. And the next cheapest is 53, Growth and Protection 6, gemstoned. So I've got high hopes. It's 7.5 mil profit just off one piece, which is very nice. I mean, I say it shouldn't take too long to sell. It's not dyed, so. And again, that's what I thought about the Storm chest plates. Anyway, okay, we've almost spent up. We've got 3 million coins left, and to be fair, I'm quite happy with how long it's taken me to get these flips. It seems to be pretty consistently quick. Maybe it's just the time that I'm flipping at, although we do actually have some potential for some great profit. For instance, this Midas staff, we've got it listed for 129 mil. We bought it for 110 mil. We put a recombobulator on there, so we can take, what, like 6.5 mil off. We've paid about 116.5 mil, and we've got it listed for 129. Obviously, we'll pay a decent amount of tax and fees on this. Probably make around 10 mil profit, which isn't bad. These Storm boots I picked up for 26 mil. Really simple flip. These leggings I picked up for 31 mil, so another great flip. And yeah, to be honest, we seem to have done pretty well with Necron as well. I don't know why, it's just seemed to be pretty easy and quick today. But I guess sometimes it is and sometimes it's not. But, I mean, that's providing things sell. Okay, so at the moment, 7 of our 13 auctions have sold. We've got around 250 mil to collect. So at the moment in time, we're still waiting on the Storm leggings, Necron leggings, Monkey Pet, which I'm just not going to flip this again. It used to work really well, but I don't even know what's happened. And then still some other pieces of Necron and a Flower of Truth, but nevertheless, we'll take it. It's not really been that long. It's probably been about maybe 9 or 10 hours since I last actually flipped. But it gives us 252 mil to flip with. I did actually calculate before that we should be on around about 540 mil providing everything sells. So it leaves us with about 130 mil to make or something if the Hyperion stays at the same price. Okay, we've picked up a Necron chestplate, a Midas staff, Shadow Fury, Golden Necron head, and Flower of Truth. I'm going to call it a day considering it's almost 20 past 3 in the morning. Once again, this happens all the time. I don't know why I'm still up, but anyway, we'll see. Okay, so we're back at the auction house. It's been probably around, well, not quite a day, maybe about, I don't know, 16 hours or something like that. Anyway, out of the 11 auctions we have up, 7 of them sold, which isn't really too bad at all. I did end up relisting a few items, but nevertheless we've got 321 mil to collect, which we will. Takes us up to 319 mil. I've drastically reduced these leggings, hopefully they sell. Same with this Monkey Pet. I just really don't know, to be honest. We've also reduced these other storm leggings as well. So hopefully they can sell relatively soon. Okay, I think we may have possibly just picked up the best flip we've actually got yet. Okay, so we've just picked up this Midas staff, which is a 49mm Midas staff. We got it for 115mm, which was near enough lowest bin. Okay, so it's a ridiculous flip. Now I'm deciding where to price it. There's a 44mm Midas staff up for 150mm. Then there's also a 50mm Midas staff up for 170mm. Ours is a 49mm Midas staff, so maybe we'll list it for 160. Although it's taken a while to sell, maybe like 155mm. Still 50mm flip. No, sorry, 40mm flip, I can't count. And we've also got two items that have sold. This Storm Chestplate and also this Shadow Fury, so we're going to collect those coins. That's 100mm. Not too bad at all. Now gives us 100, well, just shy of 120mm to flip with. Okay, so when I say we've spent up, what I mean is we've spent up. We've got literally 300k left. Well, what have we bought? Well, following the Midas staff flip, we've picked up a Shadow Fury for around about 4mm profit after tax and fees. A Livid Dagger for around about 3mm profit after tax and fees. This Necron Chestplate for around about 40, I think, actually, I don't even know, it's about 3 or 4mm. And then finally we picked up these Wither Goggles. They were actually 4-starred and not necrotic, so we put an extra star on them. Undead Essence is very cheap, and then the Necromancer's Brooch is like 50k. So all in all, we'll probably profit around about 1 million coins from that. But I'm just going to calculate how much we're up to. I really need some of these items down here to sell, i.e. definitely one of these three, or preferably all of these three, reduce them in price, especially these leggings. I sort of tell myself I'm not going to flip anything like this extreme every time I flip, and I always end up getting drawn in, so I don't know. Nevertheless, at the moment, if everything sells for the price that we have it listed for, we should be on around about 595mm. And the cheapest Hyperion is currently 655mm, which is insanely cheap. Like, realistically, once everything sells, we need just over 50mm. Well, actually 60mm. Okay, it is the next day, and, we've got 10 auctions that have sold, and we had 11, so it means we've got 1 still outstanding, which are these Storm Leggings. And to be honest, I'm quite happy with that. Everything else sold, which is pretty much great. So for now, we can at least collect our coins, so that's 533mm. Now, as for the Storm Leggings, I can't really do much other than wait, because if we actually take a look through the market, okay, these are our Storm Leggings right here, 60mm. They're the cheapest purple dyed ones. The next cheapest purple dyed ones are 75mm. So it's clear there's just not really a massive demand for those leggings. So I'll be sure not to flip these again, because I think this is the first time I've ever flipped these dark purple Storm Leggings. But I really need someone to buy them, to be honest, just to get them off the AH, because we've had them for a few days. But when those sell, that will take us up to what, like 590mm or something like that, as I estimated. I think I estimated 595, but obviously I probably didn't work out the tax correctly. But nevertheless, that means if we actually get some very good flips today, we could potentially be able to buy the Hyperion after all of these have sold. I don't know how great today's going to be, but we'll see. Okay, so we had Wither Goggles, Livid Dagger, and more Wither Goggles that we had listed and we'd sold, and I've accidentally just collected them, so I just thought I'd show you that I've collected them. At the moment, I'll give you a bit of an update. Got 9 items listed. Okay, so we flipped this sedan head for around about 1.5mm profit, and we also flipped this Storm Chestplate. Completely forget how much we even bought it for, if I'm being completely honest, but nevertheless, both of them have sold. We'll collect our coins, not really for coins' sake, just to free some space up on the auction house. It's getting full. Still leaves us with 189mm in the purse, and well, we've got 3 spaces, so we can allow for some pretty big flips, I guess. So I guess for today, this is probably where we end the flipping. It's almost 4 AM. When is it not? We've got 14 items listed. None of them are sold yet. So we've got a Shadow Assassin Chestplate, Livid Dagger, Storm Leggings, Storm Boots, Necron Chestplate, Necron Leggings, Necron Boots, Wither Goggles, and Shadow Fury. So pretty much just the usual for what we pretty much flip at the moment. Now, providing everything sells at the moment for what we've got it listed for, we'll have 627mm, because we've got about 150mm in our purse. But realistically, when does that happen? To allow for probably us relisting the purple Storm Leggings, maybe even relisting a couple of the other items, we may be close to 620mm. And at the moment, the cheapest Hyperion is 675mm, so it's gone up a little bit. Although it is 4 in the morning, and usually around maybe like 6 PM, is when obviously most people are on, prices usually lower. But if we were to buy it, that would probably be the time. So maybe in the day, if I can make enough coins, enough items sell, we may be able to get it tomorrow when I'm recording. I don't know. Just fingers crossed. Okay, I don't come back and there's like 3 items sold, because that would be pretty disappointing. Okay, so onwards, it's the next day, and we return to the auction house with 10 of 14 items actually sold, which isn't too bad. Now, these storm leggings actually expired. I had them listed for 60 mil, so I dropped them to 55, and they actually sold very quick. Coffle very, very suspicious. Anyway, whatever, they've sold. So we're going to claim all of our coins. Takes us up to 462 mil. And we've still got around about 166 mil worth of auctions actually still, well, not sold, just listed. So let's hope we can pick up some good flips. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what has just happened, right? This Midas staff is worth nearly 200 mil. And literally, I was refreshing it and refreshing it and refreshing it, and it just wouldn't let me buy it at all. It literally, when it came up for me to buy, it literally just said the server is too laggy. Like, are you being serious? Like, it's like over 100 mil profit. I'm actually so annoyed. I don't even know what to say. I actually don't even know what to say, because it literally came up, and I was on it when it had been listed in like 15 seconds in the grace period still. I was spamming it. Like, what, like... The fact is, as well, I was literally on it as soon as I was physically able to, and yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure it's just been straight up relisted for 170 mil, so 110 mil profit. Okay, to be honest, my flips aren't going too well. We've got 13 items up, 6 have sold, and we've not really got that much back from it, to be honest. I have had to relist a few items that I'd already listed that were probably just stupid buys that have probably lost me coins. For instance, this Midas staff, I thought it would sell for 175 mil, and then I got undercut about 4 times as soon as I listed, so that wasn't nice. Anyway, we've got 6 items to collect, which we will, which leaves us with, well, still 7 items listed. I've relisted these 2 Necron pieces, the Livid Dagger, and the Midas staff. The other 3 I think will sell. I guess we just go again now. I thought we may have got the Hyperion today, or we may still get it, but it's looking a little bit unlikely. Okay, so here is the current situation. We've got 11 items sold, 13 listed, so we've got 2 items that are currently outstanding. We have done quite a lot of chopping and changing of the prices, just because I've been trying to get things to sell fairly quick. Nevertheless, we've got 539 mil to collect, so we'll go ahead and collect all of those coins, plus the 9 mil in the purse. We've now got 543. Now, I have relisted both of these items. They were already the cheapest, but no one was buying them. I thought P6 Necron sort of had some sort of demand, but maybe not as much demand as I thought. So we're still waiting for these 2 items to sell. And once both of those items sell, we should be up to about 627 mil. We would have been up to more, but things just weren't selling. Now, the cheapest Hyperion that is listed is 684.5 mil, so we're not quite there. Now, I thought potentially we may be able to craft our own Hyperion, but I think we're still going to be a little bit short, considering we literally just have enough for the handle and nothing else. Considering 24 Wither Catalysts are 30 mil, which takes us up to 657 mil, and then we need 8 Laser Eyes, which are about 500k each, so that's another 4 mil. So it'd just be over 660 mil to craft, so it would still be cheap as a craft. That still leaves us about 33 million coins off. So to cut a long story short, we need to make around about 30 mil. Okay, we have some auctions to collect. Everything we had listed sold, but not for the prices that I wanted at all. Like, I've pretty much reduced everything, not gonna lie. So yeah, not ideal. We've got 209 mil to collect, which leaves us on 627 mil. And also the cheapest handle has now gone up by around about 13 to 14 million. Fantastic. So I'm literally going through everyone who's got a Necron handle listed on the AH to see if I can try to lowball them, which is probably not going to end well. Well, this clearly isn't going well. Okay, it looks like we may have a little bit of luck. There's someone called a Better Call Maddox who has got a Necron's handle listed, and we're going to buy it off him for 622 mil. Okay, so here we are on the island, we're about to buy it, and my hopes are we can then basically just flip the rest of the coins. Okay, here we go, so there's the Necron's handle, and we're gonna go 622M. Okay, 622 mils. Let's accept, let's see if he accepts, and there we go. Very nice doing business with you. Okay, I may have shot myself in the foot a little bit by doing that, but I actually find it easy to flip with less coins. I don't know why. So let's see how much more we need. Probably about 35 mil. Okay. Okay, so since we got the handle, I've been basically trying to build my coins back up. So we found, I mean, I've not found out, I've known of this flip. But there's quite a decent flip basically where you create your own wither goggles, buy them from the dungeon shop, and then just sort of upgrade them, and you do make quite a bit of profit. So I've been doing that quite a bit. We've got ourselves back up to about 17, 18 mil. But realistically, for the wither catalyst and then the laser eyes, we're going to need around about, well, the wither catalyst are 30 mil, laser eyes are around about 4 or 5 mil, so we're going to need 35. So, I just need to quickly double my coins. Okay, so at this point, we pretty much have enough money to craft the Hyperion. I have these two wither goggles listed now. Because of the time of the day, they've dropped in price, so I've literally undercut massively. I'm just waiting for these two to sell, and then I can craft it. But after that, currently we've got 17.2 mil to collect. This will be about 10 mil, so that'll be 27 mil. Plus 3.5 mil gives us just over 30 mil. The wither catalysts we should be able to get for about 25 mil, and the laser eyes we should be able to get for about 5 mil, so we should be bang on the money. Okay, they have sold, which means we should be... Okay, let's see. 31.1 mil, that should just be enough. And I've definitely opted to buy them individually instead of buy them in bulk, because otherwise you pay like 5 mil extra, which is not nice. Also, that was kind of nice. The laser eye prices dropped a little bit, so they weren't even 500k each. Lovely. This is going well. We just need 12 more catalysts and we've got it. Okay, so... handle. Catalysts. Necron's blade. Necron's blade. Laser eyes. Hyperion. Okay, it's done. It's a done deal. Okay, we've got the Hyperion. We've traded from dirt to Hyperion. Honestly, I'm so glad that is over. I am not really that good at AH flipping. Obviously, it took me literally ages to get that Hyperion. Now, granted, in between, there was a few times where I took like 2-week breaks, but regardless, I'm just not the greatest at AH flipping. Literally anyone can do this. If you put your mind to it with AH flipping, you can get as many coins as you want. As long as you've got patience and you're willing to lose some coins at the start. Anyway, if you do want to see me flip to anything else, I'm thinking of maybe doing another flipping series. We might give it a couple of weeks to just give myself a little bit of a break. Or potentially maybe a slightly cheaper item so it doesn't take quite as long. I tend to do better at flipping with less coins, I'm not sure why. Well, let me know. Give me some ideas in the comments. What do you want to see? Anyway, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.